Hi there, it's Greg T. Just doing a quick little video on how to enter products into your new kind of product catalog portion of your website. Now we are using the JBM embroidery site for this. This is probably more of a specific one for them. There will be other ones for other clients if you do need for different catalogs, but this is a specific one because they do have one of the older themes that we've used in the past with some modifications. So here we go. Okay, so this is going to be assuming that you've already logged into the website. As you can see here, this is the front page of the site. We're kind of taking a look, and I do have the logged in portions open on other tabs, and we'll look at that. But this is the front page. Let me show you how this is going to end up looking in the end. So as you go across the top here, you'll see the Sales tab here. The Sales tab now has a JBM Buddies 1, 2, and 3 in place. Let's take a look and see what that looks like, because we've already done a few pages. So we click the one page, and here we go here, and we've got a nice little visual and quick description of each and every one of the buddies as we go through here. Awesome thing to look at here, and look, we've got a previous and next button, so we can go on to the next page. Check that out. Previous button actually will not be active on the front page. First page, we'll get rid of that one. But as we go through, you can see all the different neat little buddies here you can get. They're kind of cool. And this one here. Now I just want to point this out here during this video. If you're watching, this is for JBM themselves here, that if you go through, you will notice that this one right here, the pink one, the name was incorrect in the PDF. I'm going to pull that up over here, and you can see here in the PDF that it was labeled wrong, and so was the number. You'll need to go in and fix that, and I will show you how to do that here in this tutorial. As a matter of fact, we'll do that right now really quickly. So since we're already logged in, you can see here it's Edit Page. We're going to click that button, and it's going to the page where we can do some editing here. Now, something to really pay attention to, it's kind of neat here, and I'm going to just widen this just a little bit so we can get in there easier, is we're using something called the Divi Builder. The Divi Builder is going to make it so you can actually add modules and little pieces bit by bit. We've kind of incorporated that into your current theme rather than using a full Divi site, which is great, and actually is going to make life easier for you. So here we're going to scroll down. You notice they all have different names here. We've done those on purpose, and I'll show you how to name them. At the very end, this is this one here, Landy Ladybug one. Now, I've already named it, but I didn't make the change on the text, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to copy that here. Notice here at the bottom, it's called admin label. We can label any of these sections anything we want. The reason that we do that is to make it easier for us to figure out or to go into edit so we know where we're going to be editing. You're going to have to go and figure out this number. I don't know your number and what that's going to be, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure that pretty easily. So just click the Save and Exit button. And that takes us out of this section, but you need to go up here and scroll in and always click the Update button here on the right if you do any changes onto any pages of your site. Great, so we've seen how we can do an edit. Now I'm going to show you how to create the page right from scratch. The neat thing here is I've set this up as a template, so you're going to be able to add all these very easily yourself. Let's go to a different page here. We're already starting a new page. Now we're going to call this one the JBM Buddies 4 page. Just going back into the site here. Actually, I should review this page we just edited. And you'll see that the pink one's been changed, but again, the number does need to change as well. So here in the sales section here, JBM Buddies 1, and I'm going to move this over here so we can see it. 1, 2, and 3. Don't worry about that kind of coming off the page. I just haven't done the recording large enough, so don't worry about that. Actually, if I take that and pull this over here, increase the size of the page, you will see that actually pops up better. So what we're going to work on now is page 4. And that's the one we just started right here. Let's bring that back in so we can see it. So here's how we start doing this page. I'm going to click Use the Divi Builder right here. That immediately creates all this section, this similar look to what you already looked at, and load from library. The reason we're going to do that is we've saved a template for adding all of your different products. It can be any of the products, whether it be buddies or your quilts or anything like that. Oh, sorry, click that. Gotta open it up. Load from library. Click that right here. If these are predefined ones, these are different ones for a whole bunch of other pages. Should we actually even be interested in changing our whole site someday? But here we're going to go into the Add From library. Click that right there. There's your products template page. We'll load that page, and immediately it is going to fill or propagate the entire page with the, was it 5 or 6 sections I think that we set up, including the button at the bottom. Now let's show you how to do this. First of all, we're going to start at the button. These little hamburger menus, or the 3 lines, those are for editing. So we're going to click that. It automatically opens. Look at that. So we know that this is page 4. So to go back, we're going to be going to page 3. And we can save that. And then for this button here, click that. We know to advance, we're going to page 5. And save that. We'll add those to the menu after as well. So now I'll show you how to add the rest. Here, image and text. Go back to the site, the pages, you'll see that each one is image and text. Left, right, all the way down. Let's click here. Actually, let's go to the PDF and see where we left off. I believe we left off on page 3. It was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the pink one. Let's check that. There it is, Buddies 3. And it is the pink. Perfect. So now we know that our next one here is going to be the Alfred Elephant. I'm just going to copy that text, go back in the site, into our page. Again, I use tabs a lot, so don't worry. Now, this is this is the text editing section, or the text module settings, or edit area. You can see something maybe weird here, and I'll show you why. This is the visual of how it looks like. This is the text. I just like to use the text section. It just, to me, makes it easier to just go in and paste without having any difficulties. Unfortunately, let's go back here. If I were to copy this here, copy the text, sometimes I'll actually get, let's see what actually happens here. It does, it shows the table. We don't want the table there. Okay, that's going to cause problems. So that's the reason I like using the text or the code portion, because we're able to go in there and paste there really easily without affecting any of the formatting. Now if we look there, it's still formatted correctly. That's great. So I'm going to just use it that way. Again, that's the way I like it. This still says the Penguin Buddy, so we're going to go and change that again. Hold on. And it wasn't the Penguin, it was Alfred. Perfect. Save, exit. Go here and click the image. That's the Penguin, because that's the default, or the one we use for template. And here's the media library. Now I've already uploaded all of the buddies in here. You will be able to upload using the upload thing and selecting the files, all of the individual ones that you need for your site, whether it be again for your any of your products at all. So take that, set as image, there it is, save and exit. Now this one is going to be all set. Now all you need to do is go down for each individual one, knowing that, okay, the next one here is going to be the tiger. I'm going to copy that, go back to the page, go here, paste that in place. While I'm at it, going down to the bottom, paste it here as well. Reason being is, now if we save and exit, we're going to see that we know which one this is. This one we don't. So I'll just call this Elephant Gray. So if you ever go to the page, you're going to know which one it is that you're going to be editing. Makes it easier to find. That's the only reason for doing that. And again, nice custom option that you can go in and make things specific to what you're doing. Oh, notice that one's a line there. Don't worry, not a big deal. Why? Because I've actually changed some of those files separately. So let's go in here, and that was my error on how I did the screenshots. So let's go in here. There we go. Open. We'll use this one once it's uploaded. So you see a sample of the upload. Save. And Tori the Tiger is in place. So I'm going to assume, just for the sake of not making the video too long, that we have completed all of the other 4 sections as well. All we need to do then is go publish, and that page will be published. There's only one thing. Let's go look here again. Here's your page, or your website. That page isn't showing up here. The reason why is it's all about menus, and I'll show you how to do that. Here's a nice little heftier one for you, but we'll see how it works. If you go to your appearance and menu section right here, this is the structure of your menu. So you notice it's got home, about, us, services, sales, gallery, FAQ, contact. What do you know on your website? Home, about us, services, sales, gallery, FAQ, and contact, and then what they call child menus. And that's how these are set up here, all as a step pattern. Over here to your left, you'll see it's got JVM, most recent, JVM buddies. I'm going to click that here, add to menu. That will then show up at the very bottom. I need to literally drag it, click, drag, drop it right there. Now since it's indented, it's going to come into the third tier. Here's your first, second, and third tier on the menu. As per the pages, until you click save or, there we go, or update, it's not going to do so, which is fine. There we go. Let's do a refresh of your page. Here's your menu. There it is, and now JVM Buddies 4 does appear. So we'll go take a quick look just to see the work that we did do. There's Alfred the Elephant in gray, Tori the Tiger, and of course those are the only two that we did. The other are just showing the default ones that we did in the template. We have to go and change those. Now one other thing here, or one thing you might wonder is, okay, so let's say we want to get rid of one of those sections because you've stopped carrying that. Not an issue at all. It's as simple as clicking the X. Anytime you click one of those X's, it will delete that section. And you can play with some of the other ones too if you want. Say you decide that you want more pictures. This one right here is change structure. We'll click that. Right now we have a 1/3, 2/3 structure. Kind of neat. Well, we can change that to being 1/4, half, quarter. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. So it actually creates this. We have an image, this space, so remember 1/4, 1/2, quarter. This here, clone, it duplicates. I go here, it duplicates that entire that image right there. I can have literally drag and drop, and now if we actually save the page, we'll have a tiger, the description, and another tiger over here. That could be used for if you have multiple ones of different colors or something like that, and you want to actually display them together instead if they're using the same SKU number. That, of course, is entirely yours. You're doing whatever you like. But you know what? For the sake of argument here, we're not going to do that this way. I'm going to get rid of that image and go back, fix the structure, the 1/3, 2/3, and everything's back to normal. So that's pretty much how you work that one. I know it could get a little difficult with some things, but you know what? As long as you can do the pages and get those ready, we can help you in creating the menus and doing so on and so forth, because there's going to be a little work involved. Our recommendation is not to add everything to the menu like we did up here until all the pages are completed, because anyone goes onto the site, they will be able to see that. For the sake of doing this video, of course, we left this live, but we will be taking whatever down so that until it's finished, this isn't going to be an issue or something that clients will run up on. So thanks. I hope you have some good luck with that one, and do play around with it a bit. You can create brand new pages too that go in the menu, so not just sales and JVM buddies, but you can create that one drop down that's going to show up just under the JVM buddies for the any of the quilts, for instance. Be a great thing to show. So thanks a lot. If you have any questions, do feel free to call us or send us an email anytime, of course. And we are going to be potentially, if we're not available, email can be better, and we'll do our best. Hey, we can even elaborate more on a video. So thanks a lot. That's great tea with the image stuff, because image is everything.